feel like an eternity for some reason. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen and unavoidable circumstances, but I'm not going to formalize myself. After today's that feel like an eternity for some reason. Okay, and it's working. No, I've been missing it. This is after all my favorite game nowadays. Even though I must say that the new one that I bought, I don't dislike it at all. We might play it again this afternoon, or in any case, one of these days. I will start Discord. Not Discord, no, the overlay, but also Discord, why not? I certainly need the overlay with the chat and all the rest. I made my test, I put the camera back where it was. Unfortunately, I will have to move it every time, unless I buy another. Which, well, apart from being wasteful, wouldn't be so simple to arrange right now, since we cannot mail order anything in Italy as of yet. At least if it's not an essential thing. So this is okay. I'm going with War Thunder first, then we do Sturmovik again as well. This is after all the one I played the most. And everything is ready, I think. I didn't forget anything. No, but I can also check easily that the stream is working. I checked the audio, so yes, everything is indeed working. You see that the image covers each angle of the screen, so we're starting good. This is gonna be good. Let me see what we can find. I'm not stating in advance what nation I want to play, because every time I do it, I jinx it, and I never find the match for the goddamn nation I actually wanted to play. So let's see what I can find, indeed. Connecting. A good pilot can fly anything that can take off, and sometimes even things that cannot, it's said. It's got some good quotes, even better than mine, I guess. And 30% credits bonus, which we might as well use, hoping that it doesn't go to waste. So, I'm not gonna say it, I'll just select it, I guess. Simulator, but wait, I have a low resolution. I set it to try and make Sturmovik run better. We don't need it for this, of course. But by the way, I was thinking that maybe I don't need it for Sturmovik either, because in any case, in the end, it makes no freaking difference. The game will still run like shit. Looks like I have to restart. Yeah, didn't change the resolution, unfortunately. I mean, the more I lower the details of Sturmovik, the more it keeps running badly, no matter what I do. It was the same. It kind of opened my eyes yesterday when I was playing with Mountain Blade. Same thing. I had this battle with many units in it, and the more I lowered the details, the more it ran bad. There was nothing I could do except just lower the number of soldiers before the next battle. And sometimes, in video games in general, changing the details makes no difference for performance. It's just that they're programmed wrong. You can't do anything about it, unfortunately. There is some glitter of hope, because they said that in theory they are overhauling their graphics engine, and it might be improved. Well, it looks mostly the same. I don't know if I actually did increase the resolution. Maybe it's just that I don't have any anti-aliasing. Or maybe that I played on a monitor for too much time and now I got used again to having high resolution and all that. Look at this. Sicily, 2.3. Every single freaking nation. Well, that's not very historical now, is it? I would rather go for something a bit more. Then again, I don't know, it's a bit stupid. Let me see what we have for, what do you say? Maybe US. US rank 4 is difficult for me though, it's always been. But look what a nice match. Tunisia, 9-11 people. This is wonderful. I cannot disregard such an opportunity. I could even buy a new plane, I guess. Let me see one thing. I could buy the new Mustang probably, but no, I don't want to go and do it, because if I go and do it I might lose the slot in the team, in the match. For now I'll join, maybe for a second part of the stream. I think the overlay should be slightly more transparent. In fact it was, I changed it for some reason. Let's go 070 I guess, yeah. And I'm gonna be spawning the Mustang to begin, I guess. Either that or the haircut. Well, the haircut is more familiar to me. I would start with the haircut, then we see. All stealth, 45 millimeters. Tell you what, I'll put some tracers in there. Yeah, on the 12 millimeters. Unfortunately, it seems this match won't last that long. Too bad, really. Okay, did I press the ignition button twice? No, it worked. Seems like... yeah, we're starting to move. What's that flickering tank over there? The famous flickering American tank. Shit, I'm too close to the printer. Okay. There's a printer here, no? And it can block your joystick when you push it to the right if you're too close. Okay, Tunisia. Should I say Tunisia or Tunisia? I don't know. In Italy we say Tunisia. But in theory I'm speaking English, so maybe even Tunisia. I'm not sure. Okay, look at what a nice full match. Bad God. The top player has a funny name, and top he is indeed. 12 kills, 1 death. Shit. You know what I like the most when I play such single player games as Mountain Blade for a couple of days? Now you end up missing this like sport feeling, no? The try to prevail, the competition. It can be fun. I personally don't like conflicts in particular, but I do like a challenge. And what challenge is better than actually be fighting against other people? I mean, Mountain Blade does multiplayer, but unfortunately it seems a bit half-cooked at the moment. After all, the game is early access. And besides, yeah, ultimately single player is the main event there. Unfortunately, that's a bit limiting nowadays, one has to admit. What do we have here? Friendly. And that? Oh, this map has always a lot of actions close to the airfield for some reason. It's almost like people don't care for respecting the anti-air. Maybe anti-air is even less effective for what I know. In any case, it's like this. Everyone always fighting close to the airfield. And they're always flashing. Look at that, in fact, it is. It is flashing. Why might that be? Plenty of stuff at altitude. Let me look at it. We have protect the convoy, destroy... No, nothing of value for us. I'm still not sure about the the symbology of the radar. I mean, it's got the triangle with a tick underneath. That's supposed to indicate a big contact, like a bomber, I think. And when it's just the triangle, it's a fighter instead. What are we against? The typical, the Axis countries in general. This even not Sweden, but I don't have Sweden tier 4, of course. I haven't played it long enough. Time to dive, I guess. Yes. I mean, it's a bit low. Probably a friend returning to base, but I might as well check. In fact, it's not. It is. Ferrari 94. Look at this guy. He must be Italian, like me. Plenty of targets over there. Should climb more with a haircut, probably. The haircut is, after all, a bit like the Buffalo of this tier. Huh? It's a bit like the Buffalo because it's a decent tunnel for being an American. Not as stun fighting as other planes from other nations. Lower tier than its tier because this is 3.7. What is it? 4.7, meaning the absolute lowest of tier 4 in practice. You can even use it at tier 3 if you got the patience to wait and spawn it. And probably that's one of the reasons I find myself so well with this plan. Probably better than other at this tier. I don't know, the Mustang is always difficult for me. And the technique for the Mustang tier 4 must be completely different from that of Mustang tier 3 because by trying to do the same thing, I always end up bummed out. Okay, that's combat, and these are white tracers. Wait a sec, there's a friendly guy attacking that, And I think he's lining up on his 6, possibly. Shit, I missed this. I missed this so much. Yeah! Black flag is mine. Hello, hi Bernardo. Thank you for liking the stream and welcome. It's good to be back in VR. I had to stop for a couple days and boy was I missing it. Let's try to make a difference in this match. What else do we have? Now, same altitude with a Hellcat. Well, it depends. Oh shit, a bomber. Look at that, look at that. What is that? 264? Well, it's a big bomber. I mean, it's always dangerous, Ooh, it's got side guns as well. No, wait a sec. And it's a follow from John Lloyd. Thank you, man. Welcome to the stream. I love this game. We also play Sturmovik from time to time, maybe even this afternoon, I don't know, it depends on several factors. Everything in VR, of course. Thank you, thank you. Ah, you're from the Philippines, like many of my friends. We often play with Philippines players, you must know them. You will certainly know the people I play with. Oh shh, I won't say what. Okay, there's someone covering me though. It was a gunship that attacked me, yeah. But it's at the wars, and here's a fighter passing me. This is even better than excellent, yeah. Took a chunk of its tail. Is it a Japanese? Okay, we are turn fighting with a Japanese in a Hellcat. How unfortunate, but he's already damaged, It might work to my favor. Come on. No, it's looking bad. Did I hit him again? Yeah, in fact, I might even have set fire to him. And someone else is falling down behind me. Oh, this is not what you want to see when you look behind. Okay. Well, this is typical of when you come to the end of the match, everyone with their best planes. You will end up having to be very careful. Trying to surprise him. It's not gonna work. Not with this guy. Who killed me? SN4RQ. That was fairly eventful. And let's respawn. This time with something better, I guess. The Tiger Cat. Which is a bit like a bigger Hellcat, no? I still suck with it. But I'm getting slowly better, maybe. The problem of this plane is it has two problems, essentially. The first is that it's prone to overheating. But now that it's fuel upgraded, it does it a bit less. But also it tends to spin a lot. At low speed. Unfortunately, I didn't get the second kill. Too bad. I felt I had damaged him. But apparently not enough. Oh well. Rolling. With the Tiger Cat this time. I mean, if I don't like the Mustang, why would I even buy a better one? Perhaps I should buy the better Tiger Cat. Let's make another attempt. The problem on this plane is that it's so high rated and it's difficult to spawn. Already this version, imagine the better one. Unlike the Mustang. The Mustang is spawned quite easily at this rank. The Mustang D version, speaking about the D version. The one with the machine guns. That is, by the way, surprisingly different from the Tier 3 Mustang. It's like a different plane. Flies in another manner. Has different weaponry. Isn't as fast compared to its own tier, unfortunately. And that's what throws me off. I think I should lower sensitivity for this plane. It's terrible. The moment you... Oh shit, I shot. The moment you touch it, it whizzes to a direction. It's not easy to keep it straight. Okay, these are both friends. Okay, I'm following the base defenders, I guess. Indeed I am. I need lower linearity for this plane, I think. That's the reason I find myself always into such difficulty with it. I'm gonna be change my linearity next time we fly with it. Now it would be a bit difficult to implement. Let's try to gain some altitude before entering the big combat zone. What do you say? 3,000? Maybe 2,500 is already enough. I'll stay over there while I climb. Yeah, we have the Japanese, of course. If you encounter the Japanese at same altitude and you're an American, well, you're gonna be having a bad time. That's absolutely certain. There's a lot of stuff in the direction of the... What is that? Lake? I don't know, it's a lake, I think. But the base is not flashing, so I just keep climbing here. Stupid thing. So you want to stay... the moment you touch it, and the other day I touched it, it takes some time to put it like it was. 2000, 2002. Well, I can start to make a move at this point. Hey, a spectator from Twitch, hello and welcome. I started to multi-stream on the platform recently. Normally I stream on Facebook. We're doing a battle in Tunisia with Americans tier 4, which is not my best nation and tier. It's a bit of a challenge for me. But from time to time, it's worth trying something new, I guess, instead of the usual stuff. Now this is the Tiger Cat. It is probably the American tech line that comes closer to what I enjoy the most, meaning tank fighters and the like, planes that are very agile at low altitude. Now this is anything but. I mean, it's certainly not a proper tank fighter, not against the Japanese at any speed, but it's still usable in that way for limited time. Against the Germans, it probably can work as a tank fighter. We'll see. I'll do a bit of bot probably. Now I seem to have the altitude advantage, which is always desirable. And there's 3 contacts in front of me. And there's another contact there. I will go for the isolated one. Unfortunately, this is a very twitchy and nervous plane, and I should have probably lowered the sensitivity of the joystick, but we'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, it is far too late now. That's tracking me. No, it's not. It's going into the combat. And honestly, at this point... But it's heading enemy territory, yeah? It could be an enemy leaving battle and returning to its base. Let's go and check it out. Yeah. Going pretty fast. This thing is quite fast for being what it is. I mean, a plane with stubby wing. Oh, that's the bomber that killed me earlier. I'm not getting very close to it anytime soon. I didn't like it. But it's got some escort, and it's an enemy fighter who apparently hasn't seen me. No, it's a P-47. Okay, probably thinking about engaging the bomber. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. You got much to live for. Let me see. I lost him. I lost them both, actually. That's the fighter. That bomber has a bugged visual model, I think, because it completely disappears once it's out of range for some stupid reason. I'm 23. Japanese fighter planes are good in turning. Yeah, I know, man. Unfortunately, and they put me into great difficulty. Usually I like being the Japanese plane, case in point. With the Americans, I need to adapt myself. Like I was saying, it's a big challenge for me. Let me see if I can manage today, yeah? Did I get the second kill eventually? No, apparently. The guy managed to land, unfortunately. Even though I'm sure I took a chunk out of its tail, but apparently it wasn't enough. Okay. What do you say about that thing? Looks inviting, no? Coming at same altitude. That's not the best. But I'm fast, I mean. And also, yeah, the mission is freaking over, what the fuck. I guess we're staying. Let's do the next one. Well, I got some points for doing not much, I guess. Unfortunately, I used a booster. Damn it, I should have seen how long the mission had been going. At least I got 10,000. Okay, battle is already in progress. In the meantime, I'll probably start Discord. Let's see if some of my friends are online. Looking just in case. 1 minute 20 seconds to restart. Abnormalizing some of the... What? No, apparently there's no one playing War Thunder. I'll just place myself here in case any of them should come. They will know where to find me. Yes, War Thunder. Check, 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 check. Hey, doesn't work. Why is that? Voice and video. Ah, yeah. Check, check, check. No. Headset, microphone. This one. Check, check. Why don't you? Ah, no. Okay. This is working. It's this that's wrong. Check, check. Okay. It works. 27 seconds. When do you say I go buy the new plane? I don't want to, it's starting. Besides, I might not even have enough money. They cost a ton at this rank. Max Power. Max Power, look at this guy's name. Max Power. Okay, starting. I hope sometimes it bugs out. Same place. Sounds good. Tunisia. A loop can help you get into your opponent's tail. What an idea. Incredible tactics from the War Thunder Gaijin team. Spectator mode. Ah, but now, since it's dusk, which is a bit unfortunate. But I mean, I have good visibility with VR. Probably I will have a slight advantage in this. Wait a sec. I gotta close my door. I hear voices. The ghoul of Gabet. And back to the cockpit seat of... I guess we should start. No, I want to start... The thing is, I go with the Mustang, I know I'll fail. I don't want to start by failing, so let's start with the Hellcat for the time being. I can use it better. Nations, same as before. No, Japan is not here. I like it. I prefer not having Japanese against me. So it's the typical Italian-German fair. They will still turn better than me in most situations, but maybe with the Hellcat not as much. Well, if the Italians have the Reggiane, yeah, that's gonna be turning better than me. That's like a motherfucking zero in practice. And we're off. Team composition, okay. Many people disconnected as usual. We only have 3 real enemies at this time. They will join along the match, assuredly. And in the meantime, we can climb, of course, because it's a good idea when you're the American plane. It's a good idea in general, but even better when you are supposed to ambush things due to your plane's design. These are 2 friendly AI bombers heading towards the enemy lines. I might even try and escort them, I guess, but it's not like it's a very worthy endeavor. Unless there's a player in between them, but I suspect not. I would just rather climb. And it's a good idea, my friend Nix was telling me the other day, it's a good idea to follow the bots at the beginning of the match, because the bots will know, by instinct, where the enemy is. So yeah, that's certainly a friend, since he's being shot at by the enemy anti-air. Let's see where he's going. He might be a player for all I know, in which case he won't know where the enemy is, but... maybe, no? Well, to tell you the truth, no, it's enemy anti-air. Okay, and he found the enemy and they're doing a head-on. That seems to imply bots. They love doing their head-ons. If it's a bot, it will be an easy prey. And we don't dislike some spawn points to start thinking about spawning the better planes. Boo, boo. I won't even give him the respect of higher altitude. Ehi, it's a follow! Hi, Italo. Italiano, ciao, benvenuto. In realtà sono anch'io un italiano sotto mentite spoglie, come si capisce dalla bandierina. In genere parlo in inglese perché ho più spettatori internazionali, ma per qualsiasi domanda posso rispondere. Here it is, a friendly tempest attacking an enemy bot, I presume, which won't live very long. It certainly won't. It certainly probably won't. What the fuck did I kill? It was a G56. It looked like one, eh? I feel bad about destroying an Italian G56. It's such a cool plane, I love it. I probably would be rather playing the other nation right now, but like I said, I like a challenge and to be a bit unpredictable, not always play the same stuff again and again. And here's an enemy. Okay, how does it look to you? Bot or player? I'm not sure. Could be bot at this point. I'll ask for cover just in case. I hope it's not a tight turn, because now I'm turn fighter with an American flying, and that's the typical thing with me, no? How can I freaking use the Mustang well if I always want to turn into things? It's just not the plane made for me, unfortunately. But luckily there is a line that is good for me, and that's the Hellcat line. Why the heck must I force myself? Yeah... Thing looks almost like... a British plane, I don't know, a Hurricane. No, but it's just a BF. It's because it was at an angle that it looks strange. Commuter. Commuter. Yeah. And again and again. It was a BF. G version. G version. It's got longer wings and thinner, doesn't it? The G version, I think. It's also a faster plane than the F. I hear an engine. Okay, it's the Tempest. The Tempest really does sound like that, I guess, because it's the same exact sound that it does in Sturmovik. That's a bomber. That's a bomber attacking enemy positions. Okay, friendly then. One thing I like about the American planes is having so much ammo to spend. You don't constantly need to go and resupply. The Reggiane is particularly bad in that, from that point of view, speaking of Italian planes. This is the friendly bomber. Well, unless I got it completely wrong, I guess. I might still check it out, but it's the friendly bomber. A couple of planes over there looks more interesting. But let's climb, let's climb. Like I said, good idea in general, even better idea for American planes. You know that's probably another enemy bot, flying straight for our bases. Sentieri is annoying, it might hit me in the end. Let's go to that, that's probably another enemy bot, easy kill. Easy peasy, peasy breezy. Along the coastline of Tunisia, or Tunisia, depending on which pronunciation you subscribe to. Annoying, stop it! Don't you have anything better to do down there? Think of your wife and kids. I don't know, you seem opportune to tell them. Here it is. Well, if it's a friendly, I would be very surprised. Not giving him even the respect of a boom and zoom. Like I said, it's probably a bot. Now, if it's not a bot, he might kick my ass, in which case I will look very dumb. What's my speed right now? 626. Someone bombing? It's not him, it's coming from the other direction. He's bombing the France. That's an enemy bomber, I think, and probably a player. Shit, that thing is faster than me, whatever it is. Is it him bombing? I'm starting to wonder. That's not bot flying, that's a player. No, a bot doesn't do that. Okay. Got plenty of speed. I don't know if he's reacting to me. Probably not. Probably not. He just wants to gain altitude. This is perfect. Is he dead? Not yet. What is that? Stubby wings. Almost looks like my plane. Focke-Wulf. Focke-Wulf 190, yeah. Was it a player? He was a player. Hambucephalus. He was a Focke-Wulf bombing the troops, doing the easy ground attack, no? Because, but there's still so few players in the match, they certainly won't attack me, yeah? Except there was one. That's all it took. And we got ourselves a Focke-Wulf. Now, by the going of the mission, we started to have an air objective. I'll climb to that, I guess. Speed 360 and decreasing. Already 300. 1300 altitude. Let's increase the speed a bit before trying to climb further. Protect the light convoy in G3. We don't care about that. We want the air objective, of course. I'm the only one who scored at all in my team. That's reassuring. And we even do have some players now. They must have just joined. Yeah, because the bots despawned. That's the reason they couldn't score. But now we have actual teammates. And they're from a squadron. Well, from 2 squadrons. Different ones, but still. They should be relatively serious. Hi! Sea Supreme, thank you for joining us. This map is new, yeah. It's from the new patch. They added 2. They added this one, and they added the Port Moresby map, which from what they tell me has been in the game previously, but wasn't in the Enduring Confrontation mode. And that one is strange. This is a normal Enduring Confrontation map. The one from Port Moresby actually has objectives. It's like an in-between of Enduring Confrontation and Operation. It's very fun to play. You got to torpedo bots. It's fun. I want to show it later if I can find a match opening to it. I mean, this is cool and all. It's just a desert. It's very flat, of course. But the game lacked this kind of environment, so it's not a bad addition. And also it fits the Italian plains, it fits that kind of southern theater that more or less was completely lacking from this game mode. After all, the name of the game here is variety, you know? That's the cool thing that War Thunder has compared to other flying games. The fact that you have several representation of all the possible type of aerial confrontation of World War II, and why not having a North African map? That was a huge part of it for a time. Okay, we are climbing in the objective area, which in general is a bad idea, but I see people, that will be the Focke-Wulf probably at that altitude. A Focke-Wulf above you is always a bad idea. Are we capturing right now? Yes. So I either have an ally in the same zone, or that is not a Focke-Wulf, which would be certainly the preferable idea. Attack the A point! Let's see if he responds. Okay, that doesn't tell us necessarily anything, but it would have been certainly better if he had. Right, I did as well. See. Okay. It's a big plane, I think. Yeah. Minding its own business. And I think it's actually a bomber returning to the enemy bases. What are these? Base defense, yeah, we're in friendly territory. Well, I might as well climb to him. It's not like I got anything better to do while I capture. But at the same time, approaching a bomber from below, a rank 4, well, you know how it tends to end. And these are not good. What the heck? He's already shooting me. Yeah, it's a player bomber. Well, if he's not capturing, I might let him go. Also, because what the heck can I do? By the time I climb that high, he will be practically above his base. It's completely useless and also very risky to chase him. I wouldn't do it. Unless you have the altitude advantage, you don't do it. A rank 4. Or, well, if you're flying something really special. like a Black Widow, so to speak, not something that has the firepower to bring down the bomber in one fell swoop, and they're certainly not flying that right now. Still capturing? Yeah, but very slowly. There will be at least one enemy here. Let's start to check things. I see a target down there. How does it look to you? I don't know. It's a twin engine. It's a Hornet Mark III. I don't even know what the heck that is, but it's British, and this makes him a friend. At least I think it is. I don't know what it is, like I said. Hornet Mark III does me nothing. It's an F-18, of course. It's a carrier-operated American jet from the modern era. Quite anachronistic. Now reached 4,002, 4,200. That's not bad. Two contacts coming from the northeastish north, well, more or less exact north, and they're coming from enemy territory. Yes, I should check the one above first. Unless the other comes straight on for me, which apparently seems to be doing, yeah. Unlike the other, I guess it's a change of plan. I'll go for him. I hope I don't regret it. Ah, there's combat down there. Yeah, there is. Okay, when I dive, I'll call for cover. Let's dive for him, I guess. It's the Hornet from before. And then he's going for the Hornet. Yes. I'm preferring to scare him, so he doesn't kill him. And now let's try to kill the guy instead. Okay, we just killed another Focke-Wulf. It's actually the same from before, I think. And what about the ones down there? What about, indeed, there were several. Here they are. Not a wonderful show of awareness from his point of view. I mean, you're engaging someone, you should look behind. And case in point, should I look behind as well? Yeah. Apparently I'm safe. Let's say dive for these guys while calling my location for the guy down below, even though he will probably not react to it, but just in case. Diving. What's the situation here? White race, it's okay. You win. You won the lottery. Hey, thank you. It's... Excuse me, I cannot see your name. Thank you for liking the stream. I will read it in a second. And I missed the dive. No. Okay. It's not so bad. That look very Italian. That look very much like a Reggiane. I won't be able to turn with it. Wasn't it? I mean, that shape of the wings made me think Reggiane. Okay, but I still got plenty of energy to spare. Let's put it to good use. Okay. Here you are. Yes, merging into this guy at low altitude. Dangerous move for the haircut. I hope I don't regret it. This isn't the best low altitude fighter. And that's it. It was a Reggiane 2005. I love that plane. I'm feeling bad every time I kill an Italian plane. Every single time, because I love this. There's another one. Yeah, let's steal his kill. I mean, if you're taking too long, it's no longer a steal, I guess. These guys have zero awareness. Look how they fly. Okay, easy peasy. Easy peasy. And it was a TA-152, no idea. Once again, that's a German fighter, right? Hi Raka, it's the Hellcat. It's the Hellcat F6F 5N version, the one with the radar ball on the right, and also, yeah, the tiger riding pin-up, because that's absolutely essential in the design of the plane. And watch that, the twerking tiger on the flats, of course, I mean on the elevators. And it was you liking the stream. Yeah, Raka, thank you for liking it. Excuse me, I was diving at the time. Up to 6 kills, 0 death. Not a bad beginning. You see, because I wasn't flying the Mustang. If I was flying the Mustang, probably I would have already died like 3 times. I just can't use that thing well at this rank. And to tell you the truth, I like the Mustang at rank 3. Ah, the objective is still up. Let's go back. I think it's warranted at this point to actually go back. Trying to find the sweet spot with the headset, because these days I had some annoyances with it. I stopped for a couple of days, and before that I had moved completely the different strats and measures. Okay, enemy coming very angry straight for us. Or is it? No, like it's a wyvern. Ah, by the rocket of it I should have known. That's the jet, the early jet. At rank 4 you can find jets, and they kick everyone's ass, of course. They're also mostly premium planes, so I guess it makes sense in the logic of the game, of its, let's say, once in a while a bit pay-to-win nature, but that's inherent of any freemium game, of course. Also, there is some satisfaction to be gained there. Now, if I was the German and managed to down that, it would make me feel pretty damn satisfied with myself. So even the free player can take some satisfaction out of the pay-to-win jets. Any tips playing the F6FN naval fighter? Well, this is probably my favorite for this rank, because it's a bit of a turner. I mean, it can turn with the BF. It can outturn many things from the Axis Nation. Of course, it won't outturn Japanese. And as long as you use it as a kind of an hybrid mix, you must ambush if at all possible, but you can do a couple of tries. You can pass on the same target twice, after which you gotta escape. You will be still faster than most things. Look at this. No, now I'm very slow, I climbed. But in a straight line it goes above 600 if you let it time to accelerate. And at that point you can escape, and this is a great advantage. A question from C. What else did they brought with the new patch? Well, a lot of things. The main thing that I enjoy probably is the new sound engine. I don't know if you noticed. Now there is a Doppler effect simulation, and everything in general seems to sound louder. I don't know how to explain it, but not louder. Like it has a deeper resonance to it, and it's a nice, it's very immersive, especially in VR. You feel like you're truly inside the plane from another point of view. Then there are the 2 new maps. They rebalance a lot of stuff, but I wouldn't go into the specifics because honestly I didn't read the what's new patch, unfortunately. And they say that very hurt from in an hurtful manner. They did not it for VR. It seems to be a bit of an abandoned aspect of the game. It's a bit limited as it stands. They could improve it very easily. They could just... I mean, performance is good compared to most other flying games, so that's okay. But the absurd thing is that you cannot zoom, and it makes no sense, because non-VR players can zoom into things, whereas VR players cannot, and this gives you a big disadvantage at identifying things. For instance, if I was playing on a monitor, I already would know what that is. But like this, no. And it makes no sense, even from a realistic point of view. Okay, friend. I know that guy is Lapchick. I play with him already. It makes no sense. A pilot would have a binocular inside his cockpit. What pilot wouldn't bring it for identification purposes? Nice to hear. Thank you for the tips. Okay. No, you're welcome, guys. Any interest in the stream, any question is motivating to me. And besides, nowadays I kinda need it, because after the initial success it's hard to keep yourself motivated day in day out with a stream. It gives you some moment of satisfaction, but at the same time it's quite exhausting after a while. Hey, thank you for liking, following me. Ooh, look at that, I still have the default animation for the Twitch follows. You can imagine from that that not many people follow me on Twitch yet. Like I said, I'm new to the platform. I usually stream on Facebook. This is a new step for me. Thank you for the follow. I might eventually branch to even more platforms. I don't know. I already had to lower my bitrate to do multi-streaming on 2 platforms. I don't know how further I must lower it for even more plasma. And also it's not a good time to test it because of the pandemic, which is quite overloading the network in my country. Reason for which every time I go and rewatch my stream, I'm a bit disappointed by the quality. And I think it's because of me, but it's not because of me. They just lowered the quality for everyone to try and preserve the bandwidth. So perhaps the multiple branching, the triple branching will come later, once I really can test its performance properly. How's my ammo now? I've been shooting a while. 96 rounds of ammo. Well, that's enough for another engagement at the very least. That's friendly anti-air, I suspect. No, that's enemy anti-air, of course, it's in enemy territory. And these? I don't know. Ah, okay, friendly. Cover the bombers in D3. Let's go that direction, I guess. They will soon dive and might act as bait for the enemy. Something behind. Something climbing to me. Something very aggressively climbing into me. Yeah, we found the enemy. I could hear him before I saw him. You see, the new sound engine really is useful. Okay, time to dive, extend. I might be in trouble, I don't know. Depends on what it is. Ah, but I have help. From a Mustang D. Case in point, let's see if he's better than me with it. Well, apparently I'm not needing any help anymore, because these guys, well, they're not the best. He's already overshot me. And now I'm the one behind, look at that. Quite a reversal. Okay, and bo-bo-bo. Not dead, huh? No. He's gonna steal the kill. I mean, it's okay, as long as he didn't kill me. He looked bad for a moment. I'm out of cannons. Now firing only with the machine guns. No, I got it. It's another Focke-Wulf. They love their Focke-Wulfs at this rank. Now I gotta reload though. Let's go back to the airfield. So we're up at 7 kills. What a nice return to form. Okay, I missed this game. Cover the surveillance aircraft at G6. I mean, when it's like this, you gotta admit that it's also because of the enemy team. Or maybe I should say thanks to it. Sometimes it happens. Now, I'm not willful to disrespect anyone here, but sometimes you have certainly another time. Like that other day, I came online, same tier. Well, I insisted on flying the Mustang that day. That's never good for me. But also I was against 3 guys who were probably practicing for some tournament. I don't know. Flying together, cooperating all the time. They were the only guys in the enemy team. No one in my team was doing anything. I died like 8 times in one match. It was the most annoying session. But I think I learned much from it. That's the thing. In theory, you should never leave a losing match, because in that way, you forego an opportunity of learning. It's a shame. Competition is born from that kind of situations. And like I said, it's the most fun things with multiplayer games. We're going 400. Perfect alignment. Let's try to flare a bit to make the plane slow down towards the direction of the base. Now 300. Start lowering the flaps. The flaps of the American planes, after all, are made of metal. They don't break as easily as these from other nations, so why not use them for braking? And same is true of the landing gear, of course. So even more snaky maneuver. What is this, freaking Mario Kart? And once we snaked enough, coming into alignment to the runway. I'll also shoot, because shooting, as you know, makes your plane slow down. This is actually realistic. Realistically, you wouldn't shoot your friendly airfield, but since it's a game, I mean, let's use everything to our advantage. Little bounce. If it doesn't bounce, it means there's something wrong. You gotta bounce. You gotta bounce. Well, as a first sortie, I would say 7 kills are quite satisfactory. So, time to rearm. Should I go with the Tiger Cat? I don't know. Ah, the enemy disconnected. They're all bots now. Okay. I don't know, because if I go with the Tiger Cat, I'll have to change my sensitivity. But let's do it. Like I said, I wanted to do it. Controls. Controls mode. Main control axis. It will be the pitch and roll axis. Non-linearity. I will bring it to 2%. Let's make it 2.2. Just too sensible, otherwise. And pitch axis 2.2. Close. Continue anyway. Leave the plane. Time to use something higher rated. The F8 F1. Universal ammo, yeah, because I don't know its gun arc. Not picking stealth for this yet. And let me check the handling of the stick. Well, it's hard to tell because it's not like it's 1-to-1. But I don't know, huh? How does it work? The ailerons don't move when I do this. I presume they will once in flight. I don't know. Certainly it's reality. I only changed the non-linearity. I hope it doesn't go badly. It would suck to die like that. But this is an easy plane to take off in. It's got plenty of power. It is a difficult plane to fight with at low speed. Because it's strange, no? This handles like the Hellcat mostly. It's supposed to be half and half. A bit of a turn fighter, a bit of a zoomer. But at the same time, it spins like the Mustang. The moment you go too low. And the first time I used it, I was like, how does it work? You're supposed to turn at low speed, but at the same time it kills you. So, yes, I still have to understand it better. Lower sensitivity. I think it's better. Not yet sure. I gotta accelerate. Let's get it to 500 or so, then I'll climb. We got any objective at the moment? Destroy the convoy and cover the bombers. Nothing that I can do with this plan. Now up to 300. Sometimes I wonder if I really pulled up the landing gear. Yeah, I had. It still does that strange thing. It's got like an inertia to its maneuvering. You press the stick a bit, it starts to go one way, it keeps going that way. Also, you gotta trim this thing. It's a nervous plane, very unstable. In theory, instability means that it's gonna be also more maneuverable. At least in modern airplane design, it's how it works. Now I don't know about World War II. We will know soon enough, once I meet in combat an enemy again. How does it work? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 actual players in our team and none in the enemy. The enemy has 1 player. Doesn't make fucking sense. How could they join? I guess they disconnected in the other team. I hope more will come. And by the way, no. My kills are actual players, all 7 of them, so I guess they disconnected one after the other. I'm responsible for this lack of enemies right now. They disconnected all because of me. Unless I killed the same guy 7 times, but it doesn't seem like it, honestly. I gotta remember that this is the Bearcat, it overhits easily. By the way, did you know that the Bearcat is an actual animal? It's an actual animal, it's called the binturong. It comes from the jungle of Southeast Asia, and it's a mustelid. Like the weasel, basically, but much bigger. It's quite the beast. I wrote an article about it, because I sometimes blog about plants, sometimes about animals. I'm that unpredictable. In fact, yesterday my blog was about the tomato frog of Madagascar, and today it was speaking about the night witches of World War II, the famous all-female squadron from Russia that gave hell to the German invaders for the entire duration of the war, really. What do we have here? Enemy bomber? Enemy bomber? What does it look like to you? To me it looks like an enemy bomber. Twin-tailed. It's a Lancaster. No, in fact it looked like a British bomber. Either that or a B-25 with the twin tail. Okay, never mind. Let's go hunting stuff close to the enemy bases, I guess. But eventually I might leave this match unless someone joins, because like this it's a bit boring. I wanted some freaking action, not to just fly and do nothing. Okay, here is combat. Orange tracers. He's engaging the bomber, and I will be player 3, I guess. I'm also in a very good position. I can accelerate to it. I'm afraid my friend just died. Has he been set on fire? No. Did he kill the bomber? Yes. Okay, never mind that. It seems my help is unneeded. Good kill, buddy, whoever you are. Good kill indeed. I would have preferred you to die instead for me to swoop in and gracefully get the kill, but I guess it's part of the rules of war. That thing looks inviting. Two of them. Protect the light convoy completed. Good. Good, I enjoy that. Orange tracers, so friendly. What about him? I think it's more, it handles better. It handles like the Hellcat now that I raised the non-linearity. Should be an advantage. Coming low but fast as fuck. Going 700. Can you imagine that? Or was that my altitude? I don't know. 700 seems a bit too much in speed. Okay, that was a focus. Fritz! Oh! I was looking at the kill feed and I crashed into the goddamn thing. Oh shit, I was looking at the kill feed. And I was going so freaking well. I hate this. Thoroughly. What the fuck? I crashed into it. Okay, that comes from the roots of war as well, I guess. Corsair time. After lightning comes the thunder. Or maybe it's the other way around. No. It's like this. And after the haircut comes the Corsair. No less. Here it is. Look at him all pretty. With the American star on his wing. I don't know why they didn't put an American star on the right wing as well. But come on, I did it on purpose, of course, no? If I had 8 kills with 0 deaths, I would have been accused of cheating, so I intentionally crashed into the enemy plane, of course. The entire enemy team has disconnected. Entire. It's useless. At this point, we disconnect as well. We go to another map. It's stupid. Look at that. Can I play only against bots? Nah. Okay. I don't know why these guys all disconnected, but I guess we gotta go somewhere else at this point. Look at this landing, that kills me, huh? This is a dangerous thing to do. Nah, it's stupid. I mean, where am I going? I'm fighting only bots for another hour? Nah, we're changing much. Unfortunately, it comes from the nature of wartime, and that sometimes everyone disconnects. Okay, I'm alive, this is good. Keep shooting, I broke the propeller. Okay, no, but it was a dangerous landing like this. I just want to save time. It's okay, it won't count for a crash. Yeah, spectacular. After all, the Corsair has one of the biggest propellers in any fighter of World War II. It's not easy to land with it without breaking the propeller. Well, I guess I did enough for this match. I might as well go somewhere else. This is perfect for grinding. To fight against an entire team of bots. If I intended to grind right now, I would certainly be staying, because where else can you find so many easy kills? But I want to play a match that matters also for streaming, no? Return to the hangar, and I guess it's time to open the window because it's getting hot. Be right back once again. Okay. Here. Didn't I move this thing? Okay, better. And back to the flying seat. Look at the overlay following me like a well-behaved dog. Do you want to quit? No, I want to quit the match. No, okay, that's it. I'm quitting the match. And I got something for my Bearcat, apparently. Well, at this point I will research the G-suit. Okay, and purchase everything. So, plane buy, indeed, before I go to the list of matches. I could either buy the P-51H or the F-8F-1B They're both rated 6.3, so just as hard to spawn. Well, if I would go by preference, probably this one is better for me. I could keep both beer cats in service to have one more to spawn. Yeah, I will do that. And put it in place of... I want the Corsair, I want the Mustang. Do I want the Lightning at this rank? It's the lowest rated by far. Yeah, replace the Lightning. And put it here. Just 90,000 to put it into service. My god, is it a bit expensive? And now, well, I'm not broke. Let me see if I find a battle to use it. Confrontation on the Ruhr. This is just an operation. Confrontation on the Ruhr, another operation. Iwo Jima is an operation. Tunisia is where I was. No, because this one has 9 and 12 players, but it's 3.7. 3.7. Bulge. 3.7, and I guess we'll be playing 3.7 then. 5.0. Here it is. Yes, take part. Good. I don't know how long it will last, but still good. Okay. Well, there's plenty of matches still to play. Let's start with the haircut like before. It's my best plan. I want to focus on what I do better. After all, the Mustang is not for me. It's not for me. A rank 3, maybe, but a rank 4. My god, I suck with that thing. Acceleration. And besides, it would be even 5.0 compared to the 4.7 of this. But what can I do? What can I do? If it's better for me, I gotta use this. Gear is up. See someone diving very steeply. What's the objective condition? Nothing that concerns a fighter, so let's ignore the objectives and go for these guys. That's combat. Look how they're maneuvering. What are we against? Just Germans. Perfect, I love it. Not Japanese. That's all I ask when I'm flying American. Don't put the Japanese against me. They're so damn dangerous. With their fast turning planes. Look at him popping out and in because of the spotting ability of the pilot. For the longest time I thought it was a bug of my graphics, no? That sometimes this thing popped in and out, but actually it's a consequence of your pilot's skill. So basically it's meant to simulate what the pilot would be actually able to spot, and it's not a wrong idea. It's not a wrong idea, because in Sturmovik it's hard as fuck to spotting things. It's a skill in itself, but sometimes it makes the game so annoying to play. Whereas here it's meant to simulate an highly trained pilot with 20/20 vision that in theory would be able to spot things at that distance. Also, to me it makes sense. I mean, in real life probably I would be able to spot farther than what they let me in Sturmovik. Not like 100% sure, it's not like I ever flew a plane or did air combat, but birds are easy enough to see at altitude, and birds are way smaller than a plane, not reflective as a plane. Here you are. Am I choosing the right target? If I'm not, I'll be in trouble, and I'll be in trouble because The enemy is the other one. Now he should have passed under my wings. Where did you go? Where did you go? Here it is. Am I looking at the enemy now? No, the enemy is behind me. Damn it. I chose the wrong target and I'm paying for it. Only one chance. To hope that I can outturn it. Down with the flaps. And apparently I couldn't. Thank you, see. Thank you. Unfortunately, I just failed. Okay. It's been a pleasure having you. Come back whenever you want. We're gonna have fun together, I'm sure. Let's play also together once or twice. Warlord in his Focke-Wulf 90. You follow the wrong target at low altitude. How is it gonna end? I was sure the one in front. It's wrong. You always gotta follow the one behind, even if you think it's the friend. Maybe you will come later to his aid, but at least you will prevent situation like this. It was a very, very wrong approach. Very wrong approach. I exposed myself completely to the plane behind. This is another instance where zooming would have saved me in any case. Unfortunately, everything looks like a black spot at a distance in VR, and sometimes you tend to assume. I assumed it wrongly, and well, you saw the consequences. It seems we will face more competition here. Okay, that's good. The guy that killed me, by the way, Warlord, has 4 kills, 0 deaths, and is in a squad with honing gun. So probably they will be good. And they will be cooperating, and they will be calling targets to one another. These are the bigger threats in the enemy team, I bet. They must have joined recently. Top guy is just bombing and has 4 deaths, yeah, by far. Warlord and Honigan are the ones I gotta watch out for. I was really asking for trouble with that approach. Now, of course, if I had chosen the right target, it would have looked very different. I had my chance to shoot. Unfortunately, that guy, unlike the other, had perfect awareness. He knew I was above him even before I started the dive. You could tell the difference in his behavior. That's some combat that I'm witnessing as well. This time I'll try to understand the actual identity of the two parts. And what's that? Someone strafing the ground. It looks almost like it would be an enemy because we're in friendly territory. But first the two that I have in front. That's closer, I think. Let me see again. Yeah, that's closer. So the 3 people dogfight before the 2 people dogfight. Altitude 1500. It could work, it could not work. Depends on what I'm gonna be facing. But mostly they're flying Focke-Wulfs, it seems. So a Focke-Wulf is not the best turner. I can probably even outturn a Focke-Wulf, I don't know. At low speed, probably yes. I must remember I also lowered the sensitivity of the joy. But you know what, it's probably even better. It's just an handy function to have. It prevents the constant spinning of the plane when I pull too much. I'm approaching a friendly airfield. Could it be a guy following one of ours to base? Well, I don't know. He's going much faster than him. It seems to imply he's not landing. Ah, he crashed into him? That's amazing. He fucking crashed into him. Haha. And then there was another guy helping. That was Orange Traces, right? He will be a friend. Right? Okay, yes. F for you. 1C. That's the Cannon Corsair, yeah. The old Cannon Corsair. It's a cool plane. I used to fly it at tier 4, but apparently it's wrong. You're supposed to fly the higher tier 1. So I stopped eventually. The air objective is up, not the closest thing to reach. But we can make it. That's a Mustang right there. We got the British with us, huh? We got the British as well. Speed Demon. How correct for him to be flying a Mustang is the Speed Demon. What other plane is more Speed Demon than it? The Mustang. And indeed, very fast plane. Let's go to the objective. Come on. I will come second, of course, together with a Mustang. How could you even fathom to keep up? You see, the thing I enjoy the most about the haircut is that you can fly it as a normal plane. You can do mostly anything with it. Whereas the Mustang does its own thing, has its own behavior that you gotta understand. And you have to play it like a Mustang. It's very difficult to learn it. I thought I had mastered it. Probably I can do it well enough for tier 3, but certainly not at this. I'll still be trying to make it go at least once before the end of this round. Oh, I need 65 here, not 65.5. Well, 64.9 is okay. That's my interpupillary distance, by the way. Very important for VR, otherwise your eyes will be out of alignment and the image won't look in focus. Originally there was a big debate over whether it was a thing absolutely necessary in headsets or just an useful plus to have. But apparently the first point of view prevailed, because many people are complaining about the lack of such functionality in the Oculus, the new Oculus Rift. That's the also stupid thing, no? They're less expensive. Well, it's less expensive in the sense that you don't need a computer to use it. Headset, meaning the Quest has it, but the more premium choice doesn't. Strange choice from a company. Probably one of the reasons I ended up with getting this instead of the new Oculus, but there were plenty. It was a bit of a disappointment for all VR enthusiasts. It just didn't cut it compared to some of the other newer offerings. Except for the price. Probably it's good value, probably the best in that respect. What the heck does he want? No, okay. It's the mail you get from Twitch when they follow you. Actually, it comes from C, thanks. Not the first time I make this stupid mistake. I forget that you get an email from when they follow you on Twitch. Okay, big fierce melee at low altitude. How typical of the objective zone. Let's get this kill back already. It's about damn time. Someone's diving from above. Now. Dive only for the one behind. Dive when you're sure. Most of all, choose your fights. Don't do like before. be straight above them. Are we capturing right now? Yes, so we have the number advantage. This is good. This is good indeed. I see orange tracer is shooting an enemy. The enemy is the one to the left down below. What about him though? The enemy will be the one that is now climbing. This is excellent. He will be very slow. I'm worried about the other one, but that's a very tempting target. Decisions. I must do it. Let's go in order of distance then. This first. Looks American. I don't know how it looks. I won't say it. Is he falling down? No, it's the F for you. B-51. That's an enemy bomber. Oh. It's not what I wanted to do. Well, but I find behind him. Ah no, it's a B-17. Okay, sorry man. But you didn't have a label. Next time, put the label closer to me. And here is the German. We found the German. Someone else diving. Let's see for one. No, one seemingly. He aborted the dive. Then I guess I gotta check him, otherwise I will regret him. He's probably covering one of the two. If he's covering my enemy, he will end very badly. Let's see what he dies for. Besides, I think the friend is behind there, so he doesn't need help. No, actually, he does. But I gotta check this one first. And I think... no, I don't know who won. No, but I did the right thing, of course, because this is a goddamn Focke-Wulf right here. Maybe even the same that killed me already. No, it's not a Focke-Wulf. Normal BF. Is he dead? No. But he's not too well at the moment. I'm going away. Here you are. Yeah, good trajectory of engagement. His engine is damaged. He won't be pushing as much power as before. Got plenty of power. And can reach him easily and deliver maybe the finishing blow. Not quite a cigar, a pipe. Okay, what about him? Look at him fall. Yeah, that's his friend, possibly. Who did they kill? Did they kill the guy that killed me previously? Not sure. Ooh, twin engine. What is that? Junkets 188. I don't know the plane. I broke both elevators. I think he's fucked, basically. But I will still do another pass. I broke... well, they might have been the flaps. If they're the flaps, he's not fucked. So he needs another pass. He will still be having a bad day at the end of this, even if I miss this pass. Why jinx it? Why jinx it indeed? Another piece comes off. Unfortunately hit me with no lasting damage. Now that guy will steal the kill. No! You sucker! He didn't. Then it's my turn again. This Junkers is mine. There are many like it, but this is mine. You want to steal the kill, but you don't have the aim to steal it. Okay, I got it in the end. That's all good. That's all good. I should have 2 kills now. No, but it's on fire, actually. They can still steal it. And they will, I guess, then. Come on, it's on fire. Look at him, it's dying. He's so intent on stealing it that actually he got damaged by it. And now he might even be dying. But I got it in the end. So we are at 2 kills. Good, good. Ammo quantity, still plenty. I'm a flying American. Got plenty of lead on my wings. That. No, there was another. Okay, we're going to face a greater opposition here. I'm ambushed with perfect artistry. No way of surviving. Warlord, it's him again, okay. Now I hate you with a passion. Let's try the new F8F. It will be stock, but it's still higher rate at 6.3 instead of 6.0. Should perform better, I guess. Somehow. Let's see. It looks mostly the same. Ooh! What the heck is that? TBF-1C. It's like, it's the big single engine. What's his name? The Helldiver. It's a bigger version of the Helldiver, I guess. It's the bomber. Yeah, the bomber with the top score. Well, okay, I guess he's using it well then. He's also a Cavalier of the German Cross in gold. How non-typical for an American pilot, I would say. Player of your team found new mission target. Oh, for real? Okay, the higher rated Bearcat. Let's see if he lives up to his higher rating, I guess. That Warlord guy. I gotta kill Warlord before the end of the match. You will be mine. Typical Focke-Wulf strategy. Only engage when you're sure to kill in one shot. They never fight with these things. They just lie in wait, in ambush. Then there is me. When I use the Focke-Wulf, I just suck with it. It's an even easier way to put it to use. Look at the guy. USA, USA, USA. But he's playing German side. Oops. Ah, I see tracers.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Someone's clicking there, behind the enemy base, which is flashing. What the heck does he intend to do? I wonder if he's going for it even. This plane doesn't have the best rear visibility, unfortunately. A bit like the haircut in that respect. This base is heavily damaged. Base, I mean the objective base that I have underneath me. Someone's been doing the bomber spam to it. Yeah, enemy top rated player is also a bomber. Okay. I will tell you how it looks. That is probably a Focke-Wulf engaging, and there's another one there. One of them stays up and covers his friend. They're probably still Warlord and Honigan, but Honigan is the base. Warlord is the hammer, as we promptly demonstrated twice. He hit me both times. Actually, it was still him both of the times. Win air supremacy in D3. Well, maybe later. For the time being, let me look at this engagement right here. Heading for friendly territory, probably a damaged friendly plane. Oh wait, there's two. No. Wait a sec, that's German. Okay, attacking one of our gunships. Possibly the bomber player that I saw take off. But luckily he's going up now. I don't think he knows about me. This is very good. Very good. I missed. Because I suck. But I can still follow. He's also damaged. I gotta do it quickly. Because his friend will be coming. If it's one of the two. Unfortunately, it's fast indeed. Some of the later BF models are incredibly fast. Spinning. No, it's not spinning. He wants to make it look like he's spinning. I'm faster though. In his damaged state at the very least. Damn! Damn! I cannot believe it. He managed to fool me. These guys are good. And I spin this stupid bear cut, but I can easily recover towards the ground. Let's see what happens, huh? He's still damaged. Here he is, I couldn't follow, in fact. He was just trying to shake me off. I can have another go at it. No, I cannot, because now I lost too much altitude. I didn't lose as much speed as altitude, unfortunately, through that stupid maneuver. The problem is I have is that I tend to fly everything the same way. Like what I did, if I was in my Reggiane or Key 100, it would have worked perfectly. Let's see if I'm faster. We're not heading for their base. He's not retreating, if you can believe this guy. I think he's considering the sortie a loss and just trying to get the kill before the end. This might play into my hands. Because now I know he will home on the bomber guy, as he's promptly doing. Shit, this guy's good. No, actually that was a P-51. I think it's not what he expected, actually. I'm not sure it's what he expected. Shooting a bit too early. But he knows I'm behind. Okay. It wasn't one of the two. It was Lapistimus, in fact. The very fact that I'm still alive is a clear indication of that. If he had a friend, he would have 100% killed me. Am I damaged? No. Strange. He hit me, but I'm undamaged. Good, good. Not complaining. So, 3 kills. Okay, we're in the advantage once more. It's a much more difficult match than the other one. That's the thing. It's easy to get 15 kills or so when you're the only decent guy in the server. Otherwise, it's gonna be looking different. Okay, I'm overreading, of course. It's a golden bearcat. That's not the objective. Doesn't anyone care about the objective? Well, we're winning it. We will be winning the objective, so I don't care. Oh, fast-moving targets abound. Impossible to read. They will all be from the same faction, I suspect. They're not fighting. They're all heading for the objective. And they would be coming from the east. I think they're all enemies. Oh shit. I think they're all enemies. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, 2 of them are probably the guys flying together. White tracers, never mind. There's a friend as well, who is now climbing. Then probably they were all from the same faction, meaning friendlies, and that is the only enemy. I just crashed. He attacked him and then crashed. What did he do? Spin his plane or what? Okay then, I guess objective it is. Have a look at these guys. It's easy going. What about him? It's friendly, I think. Still checking though. We have captured the zone, good. It's not friendly, look at that. So I did the right thing. What is that, Focke-Wulf? A bit more, a bit more. He's reacting, yeah. Which means we gotta shoot. I can keep up, you see? I can keep up in the turn. This is much better than the freaking Mustang. Much better. I'll not be flying the Mustang again anytime soon, I tell you. I mean, if you just can't do it, why even do it? Go for the good planes. There. This has also plenty of firepower. Another strong asset of the plane. White razors over there. Good, good. Another victim for our guns. Now turning right. I'm hot. I'm so hot right now, completely in the red. Oh, damn it, these planes. Temperature. No, I don't want to do the same thing as before because I know that's an enemy, but what is that? Friendly, okay. I gotta let the plane cool a bit. Everyone shooting this poor guy. I wonder if it's Warlord or Warface. What was the name of that guy? He's spinning. Okay. I'm not following him all the way to the ground. Let's see what he was. Boom! Lapistines. Yes, I guess. Well, good kill then. Parachute. Yeah, the famous parachute. Okay, what do we have here? Potential enemy of the state. Too fast for me to follow. Unfortunately, also I'm overeating badly. Let's let this thing cool. But I keep an eye on you. I keep an eye on you. Let me see what he does. He seems to be getting into alignment with me. That's what he's doing. I'll ask for cover. Oh, here you come. No. Yes. And yellow now. Time to accelerate. No, he was aiming for parachute. Good, he was aiming for the parachute. I'm already in the red. I cannot do anything. It's the same thing as the other day I used this plane. It starts to get warm, you cannot cool it anymore. I turn off the engine, what the heck. I'm even available to do that. He's not aiming at me in any case, yeah. He's going for the other guy. Okay, back to 80 degrees. Turn on the engine again. He's spinning and dying. They crash into one another. He was Rama 5684. Was. No, wait a sec. Is he recovering? Not sure, actually. He recovered. He fucking recovered. Wait a sec. Then he might be the enemy. He will be very slow after that spin. Let me see. Time to increase my speed again. I'm gonna be overheating in like 5 seconds because I didn't let it cool enough. Try not to push the engine too much before the beginning of combat. I'm already going 500 in any case. This is a freaking fast plane. It's not a problem to chase things. Bringing the engine to 100 but not whip power. Well, I'm certainly gaining on him. What's the temperature? In the yellow. Am I hitting another engine? No. Yes! Shit! He didn't see me! I cannot believe it. But this is luck. This must be a stroke of luck. And actually I was chasing a friend. Okay, he managed to kill him. Well, I was shooting him first, wasn't I? Maybe just another time, but it spawned. He disconnected! That's the most shitty behavior. He disconnected while his plane was on fire to not let him get the points. Such a sport. We're above the friendly base. Well, I might resupply at this point. Where the heck am I? Why cannot I see me? No, it's not a base, in fact. It's just an inactive base. I was looking at the bases and I was saying, where the heck am I? Okay, then not resupplying, I guess. Not resupplying for you. Ah, but they broke the engine. Because it overheated. Same. Ah, you know what it is. No, of course he would. This is not the Bearcat I normally fly. It's the higher rated one, meaning that it doesn't have the radiator. The Bearcat without the radiator is unusable in practice. Shit, how could I forget it? I gotta go and repair. The engine is orange. I risk not even returning. Yes, it's not the plane already upgraded. This is gonna be overheating like crazy. It's the other one. God damn it. Same as the first time I used the Bearcat before. Will I be able to return? It will suck because probably it will be my third death. Two Cora Mirex.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Defend the A point.
Yeah, defend the A point with a broken engine. I'm trying to conserve temperature, but probably I will just die. And it's not the first time it happened.
Returning to the base.
Like I can.
Affirmative.
Like I can manage. It's black. It means it's dead. Still 20 kilometers from the base. Impossible. Well, it will take us less, I guess. No need to do the long flight. This is much quicker and convenient, you see? I did it on purpose. See, I can bring myself to point the nose to the ground. But I will need a miracle. So not a good plane for sustained combat indeed, especially okay, it's that. Especially without a freaking radiator. Ah, I'm also probably going to spin and die. Okay, you gotta lane straight. Only cherries. I don't like the tree. I don't like the tree. I'm also way too fast. But apparently no, I survived. I think the game has a bonus for a crash landing, right? Very sure, no? And I still had so much ammo. Oh well.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Crash landing. Roger, Doger. I even forgot to go and select the radiator as my first research module, unfortunately. I will be researching the fuselage repair first. That's completely wrong. I like the looks of this plane. It's very compact and nice looking. Okay, we can spawn a Corsair, which is 5.7. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, the Corsair. The Corsair is a bit like a Mustang, so I'm not the best with it. It's an ambush plane, basically. It can turn a bit unlike the Mustang, because it's fairly stable. It doesn't spin as easily. This has got fairly big wings, as you can see. It's very fast, like the Mustang, maybe not as much. More heavily armed, I would say. A good plane all around, but it's not really my style, so I will try to force myself and use it properly. Go. Ah, about the updates, yeah, speaking of that, the rank 3 Mustang now, I mean the rank 3 Corsair, has 3 mirrors like this. It got 1 mirror more. Big upgrade. High quality. The Quartermaster release its good stuff, thus giving more rear view to the pilot of the Mustang.
Cover me. I'm taking damage.
I think ideal altitude for this would be 3000. Now I don't know if I'll be able to climb 3000 from here to the objective. It is tall, it is tall. Mission objective destroyed, enemy attackers failed. I guess I see orange tracers. Apparently I'm safe. No, I will be 2500 at the most. Once I'm over the objective, that will have to be enough. Orange tracers. They're doing close range dogfighting, low altitude. I mean, the Corsair can work at low altitude because it's got a large firing spread and it's excellent for the head-ons. Even if you're the slower one, if you look the head-on with this, you often win. I had an amazing session once where I got like 3 kills in a row, like that, just pointing the plane at them and shooting while they were boom and zooming me. One after the other, even though I was below the entire time. When that happens, you become a force of nature, essentially unstoppable, because if you can't even boom and zoom something, how do you fight it? But it needs to play out right, of course. It's not like you will be a sitting duck at low altitude. Like I said, it turns a bit better than the Mustang, but like I said, for the haircut, yeah, 1-2 passes at the most, then you'll be out of energy. So, I'll be trying not to stay too much down. That's an enemy crashing. Too bad, one less target. Okay, the one in front should be the enemy. What's my temperature? Not a problem, because this is not a fragging Bearcat. And... shit, missed. What about him? I'm not turning just yet. No, now I turn. You see, there was another. Hey, thank you for liking the stream, Henry, and welcome. We're playing the good old War Thunder today. It's an amazing game. They really underestimate its simulation potential. Shit is turning into me. Of course, you see a big fat corpse. Ah, no, don't do the flap thing. No, these things has very fragile flaps. You don't use them for turning. You're gonna be breaking them. Also, you don't need them. Look at this. It's a fragile plane all around. Even going fast can break it. Yes. No! How stupid to me of missing again. No, at this speed I can lower the flaps, yeah. Not much, it's not even needed. I love the aiming sight of this plane. So big and easy to use. Apparently I suck at aiming with its guns, despite it. Flaps again. This glare is not helping. I lost it because of the glare. I think it's there. No. I lost it because of the glare. Or did he crash? No, here he is. Shit. Let's hope he doesn't have the energy. He has it. Time to turn hard. This glare is terrible, what the heck. I'm gonna be dying because of it. Watch. I knew it. All because of the stupid glare. Yeah! I guess it's haircut time again. I should have just picked the haircut. With the haircut I would have won. 100%. Ah, it's the same guy that killed me twice, and now he killed me thrice. This warlord guy. You gotta pay, fucker. Okay, no, but it's just a manner of speech. Start this thing. Damn, 4. Not good, not good. I'm a 4x4. I mean, if he wasn't in the match, he killed only me. He's also 5-5, by the way. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. He's got 6 kills, 1 death. He's an ace, that guy. Warlord. I gotta look at his thunder skill. I want to know who exactly I've been facing. He must be a very good player indeed. By its performance in this round, it certainly looks like it. Straight for the objective zone. If I had my haircut, I came so close. I only missed him at that moment. Low altitude tank fight. Need cover. Calling my location just to let them know where I am. And the farthest one at the moment. The objective is contested. Neither team is capturing right now. $10 kilometers. I will probably enter in combat around 2000 like before. Which could be enough in theory, because it's been going for a while. They will have lost plenty of altitude. They're now same altitude as me actually. There's so many people there. What about these two? Base defenders, I guess. I'm not so sure because there's not a base there. I know the heading from the objective is too contested, but they look very suspect. No, okay, they separated now. Also, they're farther than they appear. Orange tracers. What is the smoke? How can smoke be looking like orange tracers? I don't know. A mystery of the ages, I suppose. Okay. What's our situation here? That's German being engaged by a friend, and now we do this. We know this. This guy minding his own business, seemingly uninterested in the combat. That's the style of someone like this guy that killed me 3 times. Ambushing people that do the mistake of engaging too soon, like me. So, no, this time I'm gonna be checking the ones isolated first. We gotta change our strategy. There's a skill player in this match, and I've been paying because of that.
Attack the A point! Returning to the base. Attack the A point.
I agree. Guide on me. Follow me.
His teammate disconnected in any case. Ooh, Kart is here. Ooh, hi Kart. I wonder if Kart is watching the stream. It's been a while since I played with him. Hey Kart, if you hear me, come to Discord. We can talk. You have to tell... I wanted to ask you a question, Kart. Well, maybe I'll go looking for him. I don't know if he's watching, of course. I'm in Beagle Point Discord, by the way. I don't know if you're watching. If you are. That's my old Discord from when I used to play Elite Dangerous all the time before the game freaking died. Ooh, that's a 264. Look at that. 264 time. Yeah. Set it to fire. Yeah. Now we know I'm in the match. Oh, but he will know already. I'm okay. Yeah. Shit, a cart might be coming here right now. He will kick my ass if he finds me so low and slow. Let me see if he said anything in chat. No. 264 on A. Yeah. Roger. We took care of that. Ah, the jet is gone. Okay. So, where might our friendly rival be? Friendly neighborhood rival. These two contacts look fairly interesting. I guess it's worth a dive. That's German, yeah, the Focke-Wulf. Might it be Warlord? Shit! What the fuck happened? I just killed a friend. That was incredible, guys. If I didn't have it on video, no one would believe it. Have you seen what the fuck happened? No, that was crazy. I get penalized badly for that. He's spinning. He's spinning. This is not Warlord. Warlord wouldn't be spinning. And they even made me miss. I don't think he's recovering from that. In fact, he did, from like 1 meter to the ground, and I thought that it might have been intentional. Then it was a slam roll. Then perhaps we're dealing with war phase right here, or war whatever the hell he was. And this is not good. If I had my key 100, it would be different. Like it is, it's not good. Ah, no, you know who I'm fighting. No, I know who I'm fighting. This is freaking cart. He did a slam roll. He did a slam roll maneuver. Didn't you? I wonder if you're listening. I thought he was spinning. I said, oh, but look at this crowd. No, that was actually the slam roll maneuver from the She Squadron. I should have recognized it. I think I'm fighting cart. Okay, and he's outturning me. I don't know. It's a Focke-Wulf, right? He's not necessarily able to outturn my plane. I think I'm fighting cars. Not 100% sure. Because he normally flies a BF. And he's flying the Focke-Wulf like a BF in any case. I have some help from a P-38. Okay, lightning. Unfortunately, it's disengaging. I got accelerate at this point. I'm too low on speed. But it's coming again. But at least I survived some time. No, I was finding a different guy. Rinshan. Wing is gone. Wing is gone. And like the loading screen says, a wing is good, but 2 is better. Unfortunately. Rank 4 has difficult fighters, indeed. I don't have the spawn points for the... No, Bearcat. But I can spawn the Corsair in 55 seconds. Let's wait for it to be spawnable. I want to fly that. I go 1 second for a bathroom pause. Be right back. Wait for me, just 2 seconds.
On me.
Okay, back. Let's see what the situation is right now. Not the best, unfortunately. My dad's passed the kills. Haha. But it's almost over. Not that I dislike it. Not that I dislike it. Spawning. Let's see the situation here. No, I'm even actually. That's 5 kills. This warlord guy. Hey, Cart, are you listening? Are you listening? If you are, I'm in Beagle Point Discord. I don't know if he's listening. Just in case he was. And take off. Okay. Time to find a kill, damn it. Come on, I don't want to die with to end the match with 10 kills, 10 deaths. 1 kill is all I need to go above. But I gotta climb. I won't even have time. I don't know, huh? What objectives are up right now? Destroy the enemy attackers in E5. That's enticing. That could end the match, actually. And the Corsa is good for doing it. Now, if my friend were listening like the other day, I might have just said something wrong. But it is an enticing target after all. Is he actually playing or just in the match? He's all 0. I think he joined the match but then went AFK, you know. That would be a nice way to end the match, killing some ground attackers and maybe even beat the decider, because if I kill enough, we will win. $2,000. I want 3,000 for this plane, to tell you the truth, huh? I'm done. Well done. She says it in such a strange way. Well done. Enemy surveillance D5. Enemy attackers D4. Six is clear. I don't think Kurt is actually playing. He would have scored already. Okay, someone else has had the same idea as me. Have you seen the orange tracers? This is good in principle, because he will be drawing the enemy fire, maybe even attracting the escort. If I see planes diving for him, they will be the escort of the ground attackers, and I might get some easy kills out of it. It's possible that these two are lining up on him, not sure. My god, this plane has a glare problem though, on this map at least. Look what a mess. It's the thing that made me die earlier when I took it. You see very little from this goddamn cockpit. Okay, they're shooting him. That's the escort done. I hope it's not an enemy player. No, but maybe it would be better if it's an enemy player. There's more than a friendly plane engaging these ground attackers. Of course, it's the deciding objective, yeah. Okay. Well, hard to tell in this mess. No, No. No, first you say, let's all go to the jetty. And you say, follow me. No. Somebody cover me. And this is another guy that was asking for help in a different zone of the map. What the fuck are you doing there? What the fuck are you doing here? The objective is here. I'm sorry. Okay, I just killed one of the escort. We have one on. You hear the sounds? The sounds got much more punch in this new version of the game. I love them. That explosion almost scared me, for quiz sake. And here we have the. It's not a ground attacker. That's the other of the escort, I think. It's the brown BF. Unfortunately, my trajectory is wrong. Let's try not to waste too much energy on this. Damn it. A player might yet come. Of course, he's a stupid bot, so he's not following me. It's actually... I think he's diving for the other guy. No. Stop fighting with me. Down with the flats. And I mean, it's a bot. He will never do it properly. I hope. I hope. I can't follow him in any case. He's too fast. Shit. Watch me die from a bot, huh? Oh! That's probably a player. Okay, now it's bad. Now it's bad. Now it's bad. I even started the smoke. Ah, it's over. Ah, shit, thank you. It's over. Saved by the bell. And yeah, I killed a friend. Fucking hell. Are you see now? He completely appeared in front of me suddenly. I was shooting a guy and that thing passed at like 3000 km per hour from right to left. Boom! Took a piece of its tail. Damn it, I hope he didn't take it wrong. It was certainly not intentional. Probably I got penalized by a kill as well because of that. I would have 6 kills. Not sure. Cart didn't play, he just joined the match. He intended to, but then something required his attention, I guess. What time is it? Oh, not even 10. Radiator, radiator. Unfortunately, I should have researched the radiator first, and now I haven't. Damn it. I'm a bit tempted to go to the same plane again. Also to unlock the radiator. What do we have? Tunisia? Well. I can join, right? Yes, yes. I hope it's during the day. Let me see if Kart is in his Discord. No, this is Nick's Discord. This is the logo I'm looking for. No, it's not. Okay. And I go back to mine, if I can freaking find it. Oh! Is there a way to sort these things? I don't know. Not you be sneezing in these days of strife. Ah, how does it work? No, wait a sec. Ah, it's the mission I was in previously. That's the reason I cannot use the new. It makes no sense. It's not what I wanted to do. Now people join, but it will be first almost over, and second, I cannot spawn the freaking plane I want. No. So I was playing 2 missions at the same time, actually. Ruhr 5.0, but it's an operation. Confront, I guess I gotta change my nation. What about Sweden rank 2? No. Can I filter out operations? I mean, I never want to play operations. No. Na, 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 na. I love this music. Okay, Japan. Operation. 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 And then, what the fuck? I don't know. Italy rank 4. Oh. Ruhr. It's all operations. Italy rank 3? Neither. I'm out of ideas. US rank 3. Operation. Huh. bugger. This is actually enduring confrontations, because this is an enduring confrontation map. Or it hasn't started yet, maybe that's it. Russia. Russia, this is the same as before. 5.2, 3.7, 3.7. Russia rank 3. And since we started to have some luck with this, this has started 41 minutes ago, it has 1 player. This has 5, it's a bit better, I guess. And it started 1 hour ago, and just 3 players, 5 players. It's also 2.0. Japan rank 2. I'm moving from one to the next. No, Italy rank 2. Ruhr operation. But what the heck is unavailable? Excuse me. These are all operations. All. 5.0, 6.3 is the one that's sending. 6.7, 7.7. 6.7, 7.7. I can do that with Russia. Let's do it. Give me a change. 6.7, 6.7, 7.7. It's this. Okay, I can cover the entire range, it seems. So, Ruhr. This is a fairly full match. Look at this. It's been in progress for only 16 minutes. Amazing. This one is cool. Let's do it. 6.7, 7.7 is a strange rank. It's got both jets and propeller planes. It's the in-between. Not quite Cold War era, bit before. Maybe early Cold War. And where is the... Okay. Mouse pointer. I can already spawn the 6.7 plane. Why not do it? I mean, the Yak 15 is good. It's got so little ammo, unfortunately. The ammo quantity sucks, but it's a very powerful and fast plane. And not so maneuverable, you know. For being an early jet, this thing maneuvers like crazy. Let's do it. Engage engine. I normally don't fly this rank, but I guess nothing else is available. Also, look at that. A freaking full match. Well, I can start to pull the stick. Yak 15. It's jet time. This practically has 120 rounds of cannon, and that's it. It's a weapon of precision. You gotta really be sure you hit the enemy if you want to achieve something. This piece is actually made of freaking wood. Is it possible? Well, it looks wrong. I don't know what it was meant to represent. It should probably go inside the fuselage. 350. Well, it's a jet. It would accelerate faster. I'm going for a casual objective, yeah. Look at the temperature of the engine, 630 degrees. Well, it's a different thing, it plays by its own rules. I'm climbing a bit too steeply, I'm down to 250. But already 1000. Well, not that incredible of a performance, if you really have to look into it, huh? Confirmed my intention of going through with the attack.
Attention to the map.
Attention to the map, you say. All the way over there. Oh, I'm not going all the way over there. I just want me to serve to cap 1700. That's another jet, as you can see, but most will be at this rank. It's actually so close to our base that the base is even engaging the enemy planes. This is certainly a positive. And I guess I'll turn into this. I don't know actually how much I should turn or not at this rank. It's all a bit mysterious. I didn't play it long enough to expect one thing or the other from the enemies. Especially since we have like 5 different nations on the other team. This is not an historical scenario. And so I will do what I tend to do always, turn into everything, like this, for instance. I mean, it looks aggressive enough. Shoot only once you're sure you got so little ammo. That looks not Russian in any case, looks American to me, I don't know. The American are enemies, yeah. No, F3D. Don't even know what he freaking is. He's a good target, that's what it is, according to his own nickname. Same guy, what about him? It's the same thing, then that is not the same guy. There cannot be 2 of them. There's only one good target. Except for all the good targets that we might actually find. Okay, I'm leaking. In Akika. Akika. I like the name of the plane. Akika. What the Akika of a plane? You know what Kika means in Italian? It's something that's very cute and nice. A Kika. A bit rare also. A rare, cute and nice things. A Kika. It's not written like that, of course. Doesn't have the K as an initial. But it's still a very funny sounding name for a plane in Italy. What do you say? It's a retrieving plane, in theory. Let me see. Coming closer, closer and closer and closer yet. Now going 700, that's pretty fucking fast, if I dare say. It's coming right into my range and engagement. In a few seconds, he might fall prey to my guns, and that is probably engaging me, shit. That might be engaging me. Not necessarily. Okay, it's a friend. But I'll turn into the next one then. In jets in general, the altitude is not as important. What really matters is the speed. At 700 kilometers per hour, you can easily close any distance, even vertically speaking. Of course, to be above is still better. Heck, that's true even in modern day combat. But at the same time, you don't have to worry as much about it. Or at least this is my idea. Well, in modern day combat, it's important for another reason. The use of heat-seeking or radar-seeking missiles, because in the end, a missile is still an object that has a weight and a certain quantity of fuel. And that fuel is spent depending on how much it has to climb to hit the target. The longer it lasts, the more it's likely that it can hit the target. Okay, where the fuck is the enemy? We will find it eventually, I sure hope. This plane also carries little fuel. I only have 25 minutes left. This is typical rank 5 fare. You just fly, 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 and never find freaking anything. That's the reason I don't enjoy this rank as much as the other earlier ones. Also, when you find something, you gotta chase it, no? Because they're all fast planes, and it takes ages to actually get in range of something you can actually shoot to.
I got a problem here.
Attention to the designated grid square.
The base.
Attention
I
to the
guess.
map.
They're all clicking that base. And why is that?
Attention to the map.
Attention to the map. What's the bomb's objective? This is pretty clear. The natural rank 5. Chase and chase and chase. I mean, I don't even know what the heck I'm chasing now, because I cannot freaking zoom in VR. I might be even wasting my time for what I know.
Attention to the map.
Okay, got it. You want to bomb the target. Do it.
Sorry.
Getting close to stuff. Stuff of some kind.
Right on me.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
It's annoying, daddy. Okay, that's an engagement, I think. The damaged bomber is returning to base. The other guy, I don't know what he's doing. I suppose he was a friend engaging the bomber, but I guess not. I will be engaging the bomber in any case. I have the speed to do it. Let's try to come at an angle that makes some sense. But not too... Okay, it's a friendly B-29. Then it will be the enemy, possibly. Friendly. He's escorting the bomber. Why is the bomber damaged on his way to the objective? This is not good. Normally, if you were damaged on your way to the objective, you would be returning to base. It's a freaking game. Of course, it's just a game. Oh! NTR. That thing. is not minding the bomber at all. Fortunately, I'm only 450 after that turn. I'm already pushing the engine.
Returning to the base.
The eternal chase of rank 5. Then again, chase of what? What is it gonna be? Getting closer now. I can tell by the glitchiness of the graphics. It's got a strange new glitch with the update. It's like the planes are surrounded by thin lines. The closer you get to them, and then it stops happening. But it's actually a very useful clue. It lets you understand when you're getting closer. I have a fuel leak. Oh shit, that's from the NTR, I guess. I got hit by NTR. I got a fuel leak. And already don't have all that fuel. Okay, I guess this is my last possibility of engaging someone before the resupply. I would even try to let him turn at this point, I guess. Let me understand clearly if I'm faster or not.
Attention to the map.
But more or less the same speed. Shoot him. I want to see if he reacts.
Follow me.
But again,
Attention to the designated grid square.
he's also producing a fairly big contract. Oh shit, this
Attention
one
to the
here.
designated grid zone.
Attention to the map.
That's not gonna work. Go faster, come on! He's also climbing. I will descend instead. 560. 590. 600. I want to be 600.
To the designated grid zone.
Let's go underneath him, I guess. And here is now shooting him in friendly territory, so you see, I'm actually following an enemy. Well, if it's a bomber, eventually we'll have to come back.
Affirmative.
Climb again, I guess. 3000.
Landing.
3200. 33. No, 35. And apparently he's starting his run. He's diving for our base. He just wants to kill the guy spawning. Typical for rank 5. How typical? The spawn killing of War Thunder. It's very famous. Oh, I broke the plane. Forgot about the fact that you have a maximum speed in the yard. Every version of it does it. And well, guys, this is a rather inglorious ending to the sortie, and I guess also the stream. Yeah, because today I gotta do something before the usual time, so I'm ending a bit early. Also, the lack of comments is making it's creating some difficulty in my commentary. I mean, I said more or less everything. And also rank 5 is boring. I won't be playing it again, I promise. Rank 5 is boring. Too bad I had to fail at the end. It was such a good idea to chase the bomber until the very last moment. So, as always, I will come online this afternoon. It will be 5 hours and a half because we're half an hour early. No one joined in the end. I have to play alone all time. What a disappointment. Same time as always, I might be playing Sturmovik, I might be playing Mountain Blade. One of the two. If I play Mountain Blade, perhaps I'll do it in VR, which might be interesting for the fans of the game. As always, thank you. Yeah, Gianni. Ciao. Sei arrivato giusto in tempo. No, ho avuto bei momenti nello stream, ti assicuro. Questo non è indicativo della media. Grazie comunque per il tuo commento. E ci vediamo dopo, come stavo dicendo. Bye guys, thank you for watching. Ciao ciao from Italy.